In the colorful world of Piggly Wiggly, excitement filled the air as the annual fishing tourney approached. The event was a big deal for all the creatures in Wigglyville, and this year promised to be more exciting than ever. Mr. Pig, the beloved local hero, was busy preparing for the big day, bustling around his cozy little house with a trusted group of his friends. The sun was shining bright, casting cheerful rays over Wigglyville, as Mr. Pig adjusted his fishing hat in front of the mirror. Some feathers from a colorful lure tickled his nose. Achoo! He sneezed, causing his hat to fly off and land atop his fluffy tail. He laughed at the sight and then grabbed a fishing pole, which was just as cheerful as he was, with bright paint and stickers all over it. Mr. Pig's friends were all invited to join him for the fishing contest. There was Penelope the possum, who always wore a sunbonnet and loved to tell stories. She was excitedly packing snacks, saying, "You can't have a fishing tournament without a picnic." Then there was Benny the bunny, who was a little bit clumsy but had the biggest heart. And lastly was Clara the cat, who was as sassy as she was clever, planning to catch the biggest fish and win the shiny trophy. On the morning of the tournament, the Wigglyville lake sparkled under the sun. Colorful banners waved in the light breeze, and little boats bobbed gently on the water. Mr. Pig met his friends at the lake, where the air was filled with laughter and chatter. "It's a perfect day for fishing," declared Mr. Pig, enthusiasm bubbling in his voice. With the rules explained by Captain Cormorant, the wise old bird who always oversaw the event, the tournament officially began. Each of the friends set off in their little boats, each one determined to reel in the biggest fish, and perhaps hold the record for the next year. Mr. Pig paddled peacefully in his boat, feeling the cool breeze brush against his snout. He cast his line into the water, waiting patiently, but each time he felt a tug, it turned out to be nothing but a playful little fish. "Come on, little fishes. Don't be shy," he encouraged, hoping they would come to see what delicious worms he had on his hook. Meanwhile, Penelope was busy crafting the perfect bait. "If I add a sprinkle of glitter to the worms, the fish will think they are special treats," she squealed. Clara was confident and skillfully casting her line, watching her lure dance on the surface. "I bet I'll catch the biggest fish," she said with a flick of her tail. Benny, on the other hand, kept getting distracted. A dragonfly buzzed near his boat, and he began to chase it, forgetting all about fishing. As the day went on, challenges arose. Clara seemed to be reeling in a massive fish, but just as she pulled it close, it broke free. "Noo!" she shouted, splashing water everywhere. Benny giggled, trying to take his mind off his own struggles. "Hey, Clara, how about we take a snack break?" he suggested. "The biggest fish can't wait." "Good idea," exclaimed Penelope. "We can share my delicious picnic." They gathered around on her boat, munching on sandwiches and discussing their fishing strategies. But then, something magical happened. A ripple in the water caught Mr. Pig's attention. It glittered like 1,000 stars shimmering beneath the surface. "What is that?" he wondered. Every creature turned to see the shimmer, their curiosity piqued. "Looks like a treasure," exclaimed Clara. Determined to uncover the mystery, Mr. Pig adjusted his hat, grabbed his pole, and declared, "Let's see what's beneath the waves." The other friends followed suit, casting their lines toward the sparkle. As they waved, the water danced and sparkled even more. Suddenly, Mr. Pig felt a strong tug. "I've got something," he shouted, excitement bubbling in his voice. The other friends leaned in closer, eager to see what he would pull up. With determination, Mr. Pig started to reel it in, his heart racing. After a struggle, with little bubbles popping around him, Mr. Pig finally brought the catch out of the water. But to his surprise, it wasn't a fish at all. It was a giant, shiny, colorful shell. "Wow, what a beauty!" exclaimed Penelope. While the friends were admiring the shell, Captain Cormorant sailed by. Seeing the shiny shell, he flapped his wings and landed beside them. "That is a rare treasure, my friends. It belongs to the fabled sea spirit of Wigglyville. They are known to occasionally visit during the fishing tourney." "How do we return it?" asked Mr. Pig, feeling a sense of responsibility. "Simply toss it back into the water," instructed Captain Cormorant with a wise nod. "The sea spirit will know we respected the treasure." With one swift motion, Mr. Pig held the big shell aloft and gently dropped it back into the lake. Instantly, the water rippled and glowed, and suddenly, a beautiful shimmering creature emerged, the sea spirit, adorned with scales that sparkled like jewels. "Thank you, kind friends, for returning my treasure," the spirit chimed with a voice like tinkling bells. "In return, I gift you each a wish from the depths of the lake." The friends looked at one another, eyes wide with excitement. "I wish for plenty of delicious fish for all of us," squealed Penelope. "I wish for the finest fishing gear," chirped Clara, inspired by the day's adventure. "I wish to catch the biggest fish next year," Benny squealed, bouncing on his boat. With a wave of the sea spirit's fin, wishes floated into the air, promising fun for their next fishing tourney. As the spirit dove back into the water, the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, wrapping up a day filled with friendship, curiosity, and magic. Mr. Pig and his friends realized that even though they didn't catch the biggest fish, they had caught something much more meaningful, the joy of being together and the spirit of adventure that would carry them through many more